Welcome to Om Sense Yoga. Today we're going to be working on our Sun Salutations, Surya Namaskar. We're going to run through two different variations. One will be a little bit more supported and one will be a little bit more advanced. So depending on where you are in your practice, you can use them as just a flow on their own, or we're going to use them in our vinyasa flows. So let's get started. We're going to start by coming up to mountain pose. And we're going to take a breath here. And on your inhale, we're going to lift our arms up and slightly bend backwards. Make sure you support that core. We don't want to be too far back, nice and supported. And on our exhale, we're going to fold forward. So this is variation one. Go ahead and bend your knees and forward fold all the way as far as you can go. Inhale, halfway lift. If you need to rest your hands on your shins for support, that's fine. And on your exhale, we're going to bring our hands down to the mat and walk back into a plank pose. Drop your knees down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to do sort of a push-up, but go down with your chest and keep your hips up in the air. And then inhale into a Sphinx pose. Make sure to open your chest. Breathe, inhale. We're going to bring our hands back and push back up into downward facing dog. Exhale. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Go ahead and stretch out your knees. Bend your knees, stretch out your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and let it go. Inhale and exhale. On your next breath, we're going to walk our hands or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, round the spine. Slowly come back up to Tadasana, mountain pose. We'll run through that one more time. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach back just slightly, brace your core. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, bend your knees. Reach down for a forward fold. Exhale, lift forward, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down, walk into plank pose. Drop your knees, inhale. Exhale, down, chaturanga into Sphinx pose. Inhale, we're going to lift back up, support the core, hips to the air, back into downward facing dog. If your heels cannot touch the mat, we want to focus on the shoulders and the back, getting a nice stretch. So go ahead and bend your knees. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. Walk out your knees, get a good stretch in those hamstrings. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, relax, let it go. On your next inhale, we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Inhale, round the spine, slowly come back up to mountain pose, Tadasana. So that was one variation. It's a more supportive one, just to make sure that you don't tweak anything while you're trying to do the flow. So this one will be less supported. And when I get to chaturanga, I'm going to take a knee and I'm just going to explain the elbow positioning and the wrists. So bear with me on the first one, okay? So We're going to inhale, arms up, Urdhva stretch up to the sky, tilt backward ever so slightly, support that core. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, keeping the knees straight, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk into plank pose. Okay, so now we're going to take a knee here for a second. So with the chaturanga here, because we're going to do a full one all the way down, you want your elbows to kind of support you. We don't want them out to the sides too much. And also once you're bent, you're going to want your elbow over the wrist in a 90-degree angle. Also, when you're about to lower, shift your body weight just so slightly forward. So tip onto almost like the ball of your toes and then lower down. Okay, let's do that together. So plank pose, tilt forward, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Here we have strong legs, lifted off the mat, nice and supported. Open your chest. And then back into downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Walk out those knees, get good stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And let it go. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to walk our feet to our hands. And then slowly round the spine, coming back up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay. So we're going to run through that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Lift your chest, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, lower back just so slightly. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Forward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Feel the nice stretch between your shoulders. Your muscles should be nice and warm now. Exhale. Let it go. We're going to take one more big breath and we're going to walk to the front of our mat. And slowly around the spine, coming all the way up to mountain pose. Let's bring our hands to our chest. And just take a breath here. So those are the 2 variations to help with a supported sun salutation, and another version if you want to be a little bit more challenged, but don't hurt yourself. Always take it slow. Listen to your body. Don't push it. Just, it's supposed to flow, not be a challenge. Until next time, friends.